Which direction are we facing? Oh, we're facing meat. Hello, people. Welcome to Wednesday night. If it's Wednesday night, it means we're at Disneyland. So, we'll switch around as we go on in. Enter. Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, y'all. We're in DCA today. And we thought today we'd have more of a chill kind of day. It's been really busy of late. So we're gonna, hi Terry Family Travels. So we're gonna give sort of an update on the progression of construction about the park. So we're here in DCA, in the entrance on Buena Vista Street, and doesn't seem to be much construction going on. Can you hold this for a second? Somebody say something? Hi! Alright, coming up to Carthay Circle. And it is cold. It's like, it was, what was it, freezing yesterday?
Yeah.
And it's not freezing today, but it's cold. It feels like January. Where do we want to go construction first? I guess let's go look at Grizzly. Let's go see how they're doing on Grizzly. Grizzly's been down for a while. I believe it's a refurb. I mean, it's got to be a refurb. They drained the whole thing, but we'll see that in just a minute. Our other destinations for this evening, we're only planning on being here an hour because we're hungry, so we're going to Splitsville afterwards. But hi, Sparkle Girl. So we're going to be checking out Grizzly River Run, which is down right now. And we're going to be checking out, what else is under construction? Wait. I know Avengers Campus is definitely on the to-do, on the to check out, see how it's coming along. And the carousel in Disneyland Mansion. Oh, that's the big one. Everyone wants to know how Mansion's going. And it's been chemically is all get out smelly. So it'll be nice. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. You guys, did you hear the news? Did you hear what's happening here coming up at the end of the month? Yes, it is. It's true. Soaring over California is coming back. That little sign, that little dealie is going to go away, and it's not going to be around the world, and it's going to be Soaring Over California. The best version of this attraction ever. And so, we're very excited for that. You're very excited for that?
We are very excited.
Very excited. It's, oh my god. So, I worked here, 7 years ago? 6 years ago? And it was all Soaring Over California, and we all complained about it. We're like, the video's so old. Wait, I can see it from my room. Yes, it's gonna be so awesome. But we complained about the footage. We're like, the footage is so old. Like, they need to update it. It's the plane. By the way, for those that aren't aware, I think this is what is it the shortest? It might be the shortest. If not, it is at least an official runway. You can technically land a plane here. That's a thing. They trained us on when this was Condor Flats. But yeah, we complained. And then it became soaring over the world, and we became so sad, and we ate our words. We said, what have we wished for? So, Disney is the place where wishes come true, but be careful what you wish for. Okay, so we've come to stop number 1. Oh, wait. Sorry. Did a weird thing there. Okay. So we're here at Grizzly River Run. It's still definitely drained, and it still totally smells like chemicals, but it's not as bad as it was a couple of days ago. No features. Let's go peek around. There were some people hammering on it the other day. So, oh man, got a real bad whiff of it there. Whew, that's some chemicals. Oh, can you see that? Can you see? Is it clear? Focus. Yeah, so that's what the bottom of Grizzly River Run looks like, y'all. Oh yeah. Now you're in the know. Okay, we're gonna see if we can't get another vantage point. Let's see. Okay, wait. This looks like a pretty cool. Over by the lockers. We're gonna see if we can actually see the bottom. You can. Oh look, there's a ladder. Oh, there's another ladder. Whoa, look at that. Wait, where's the third one?
There's 1, 2, 3.
Wait. Oh, there's a ladder right there. Oh, I didn't even see that ladder. Snap. We got construction equipment. I would have thought they would have scrimmed this off in some way, but I mean, I guess not. See what's going on down here. We got pallets of some kind. We got, what is that? Is that a potted plant that appears to be destroyed? And a dumpster. Look, they got a dumpster. Is that one of the... Oh, okay, wait. All right, so let's see what we can get from another side. Yes, it is cool. What's going on there? Are they doing renovations to the hotel? Let's see. That looks like a renovation scrim. You know, they might just be walling that off though, so that you don't see people working on it from your hotel room. That would suck. Yeah, I mean, the bottom looks pretty scraped off. They could be painting it again. They're probably painting it again as part of a renovation, but they were doing some like epic hammering. Either yes, they've decided to repaint the bottom and do some refurb in the meantime, or they decided to do some refurb and decided to paint the bottom in the meantime. Oh, we got a little gap. Let's see, can we see anything? Anything interesting? No. Okay, nothing. Yeah, probably, exactly. Nothing cool. Hold on. Kylie's shopping. Okay. Oh, we got scaffolding over here. All right. What is this? This is neat. Look at that. Oh yeah, look, there's even still some water in it, but it's totally dry over in the loading area. And they got scaffolding all up on there. Ooh, doggy. All right, let's get closer to the scaffolding. And then we'll go see, make sure everything's on the up and up on the pier real quick after we check this out. And then, of course, swing back around and check out what's going on with Avengers Campus. So, scaffolding. It looks like maybe some sort of painting endeavor, but I'm not really sure. Like, what are they doing there? That's cool. It's some sort of winch. Maybe? What do you think it is?
I have no idea.
No clue. Okay. Any ideas? Any ideas? What is this? What are they doing? What is it? It's yellow. It looks secure. And there's like a saw, maybe? Is that a saw over there? Can't quite tell. But the thing, it's a hoist. It's some kind of hoist. They got that. They got the landscaping over here. I think I might be doing this too brazenly. We're gonna get a scream up. Oh, wait. Oh. There looks like there's a work light. Hold on. Oh, wait, are they in there right now? There's people moving. I think they're in there right now. I think they're constructioning right now, you guys. In the night construction. Oh, they're saying something. What's going on?
I don't know, but I found the water.
Oh, that's true. The water is still here. It's interesting. I don't know why I thought. I know. He's wobbling. Maybe, you know what? That might be theming. They might be just messing with us. I think Disney's messing with us. It wouldn't be. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. It seemed like there was what looked like an LED light, but like a work light. Let's see if we can see through this foggy window. Oh, man. It is theming. We got duped. Alright, let's see if we can see anything else cool. Nothing really looks interesting. I mean, it all looks sort of the same over there. Okay, so onward to the pier. Yeah, Disney's convincing, man. We totally thought there was people in there doing their jobs. Oh, look. Somebody going backstage for World of Color. Oh, I miss it. Alright. So, the guy was... Yeah, he was scared. Scary. I almost high cast remembered him, but I feel like he would have plowed into me. Okay. So, I'm not seeing what appears to be any construction on the pier, which makes sense because it's the Lunar New Year Festival. The pier's got to be on the up and up. So, I think we can skip the pier, yes?
I think so. I think everything's...
All right. Hi, Mickey. Mickey Fun Wheel. We are having fun. We are checking in on construction in the park, seeing what cool stuff we can see. So, I don't think we have anything else to be able to really check out here in DCA that's under construction, except, of course, the spectabulous Avengers campus. It's so exciting. We're very excited for it to be a thing. Hi, Venture with Gina and Drew in the moment. Coming with us to check out the construction in the park. Alright, so I feel like every time we get here, that crane gets bigger. I know it doesn't, but I feel like it does. And
I feel rather ominous.
I am so excited. So, I don't know if you guys have seen on the live stream, if you guys have seen the videos and whatnot of the animatronics that they're gonna have, the mind-blowing, I can't even really call them animatronics. I mean, I know they are animatronics, but they're really like cyborgs, you know? Like the full autonomous peeps and, hi Disney Magical Adventure. Did I already say hi to you? The ones that like do crazy flips. Because Spider-Man's gonna be a complete robot.
Yes.
And he's gonna be doing full-on flips all over the place. So we're gonna try to get a glimpse of where he's gonna be flipping. So they have one table of maters down. I don't know if they're actually doing any construction here. Let's go quick detour to see if they're doing any actual construction. I don't think they are, though. I think they just blocked this off. It's my theory that they just blocked this off to be able to hide what's going on with Avengers Campus. but I could be wrong. All right, we're gonna peek through the hole. What do we got going on in there? Is that a wheelchair? What is that? Can't tell what that is. There's stuff. It's like we're in there. Like a rope, some kind. It looks like a refurb. I think they're refurbing that table. All right, so we're gonna start our attempted view of Avengers Campus from Route 66. So we're gonna go over by Luigi's, and we're gonna see if we can see anything over that area. Now, I doubt we're gonna be able to see much, if anything, but we're gonna see. We're gonna try to see what we can see. Because my God, there's so many people. Like I was just saying, it's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday night in January. And there were like no reservations for like any of the restaurants. I should be able to get in the Blue Bayou no problem right now during this time of year. But the rise of the Resistance and all the new attractions and the fact that Disneyland's so epically awesome all the time has meant no reservations. So, Disney, if you're ever watching my live stream, I beg of you, give us more high-end, epic, awesome restaurants here in Disneyland, and don't just put them in the hotels. I feel like that's a cop-out. Don't make us leave the park. Ah! Alright, we're gonna cut through the Cozy Code. Ajuku. We're cutting through the Cozy Code. But happy I made mine all in advance. Well, yeah. I mean, you can do that. It's a smarter move if you're gonna pay to be here. Oh man, holy crap. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Sorry for any people who might be offended by such language. So we got Luigi's checking business out, and then Route 66 is closed. Now this is a cool little sign we got going on, but it looks like this is going to be where our best vantage point is. We got some awesome scaffolding going on. It looks like it goes for quite a way. Now I think this is like the Stark building. I think this is where you're gonna get on to the Spider-Man attraction, but I could be totally wrong. Oh wait, no, this is where the Quinjet's gonna be, isn't it? Oh, this would be so cool, because that totally looks like sort of like a platform, doesn't it? Like where they would land the Quinjet?
Yeah.
It's the end of the line. For now. Alright, we're gonna see what we can see from the other side. So we have an hour until our reservation at Splitsville, which I'm very excited for.
Oh, I am too.
I don't know what I'm gonna get though. But they are so cool. Like Splitsville especially. I don't know if it's because they're a new restaurant or relatively new restaurant or what. But as a person with celiac disease, when I'm not trying a gluten, which is probably 90% of the time, I know it should be 100, but it's not. I'll be there tomorrow for my mini bucket. Oh, okay, Mr. Quacks. Oh, fun fact for any of those who don't know. Many people call them the Disneyland Ducks or the Ducks of Disneyland. But in all reality, all the ducks in Disneyland are named Mr. Quacks. They're not Donald. Donald is an official character and employee. Mr. Quacks lives here. So, I wish I... What does that mean for my mini bucket? I'm kind of confused. But yes, there are a lot of things happening. It's a very intense situation. See? Minnie Mouse annual popcorn for your collection. Oh wait! So there's a special limited edition bucket coming out tomorrow? That sounds cool. We got, that's right. So when we came in and parked in the Mickey and Friends parking, well, we parked in Pixar, but we came into the Mickey and Friends. Anyway, when we came in, they handed us this like weird accordion sheet of bookmarks for Zombies 2?
Or something like that. It's some Disney Channel movie or show.
Yeah, some Disney Channel thing. I guess it comes out February 14th. And we now have like 30 bookmarks. I really don't know why we have so many bookmarks. But that's cool. I didn't know there was a mini popcorn bucket coming out. That's neat. Is it like vintage or is it just mini? I wonder. All right. So we're back to the front of Route 66 right here. So there's, hold on, let me get this in view. There's Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout back there. So here we go. Oh, okay, wait. We got a pretty sick little view right here. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a window, maybe? Some sort of building. I feel like the closer you get to it, the harder it is to see. But yes, she's super cute. Oh, she matches the Steamboat Willie one. All right, hold on. Let's see if we can get further back. All right, we're gonna have to go up and move. All right. So you can see the crane, definitely, and the renovations on what used to be a Bug's Life, or It's Tough to Be a Bug. Sorry, looking pretty good. Ooh, lots of security. Trying to make sure people don't get in there. But that's gonna be so cool. The only other place I think we might be able to see maybe anything is Guardians of the Galaxy, but it really didn't look like. I was over there the other day and there's nothing over there. So we have a limited amount of time. So onward to Disneyland. Onward. Okay. I do like the Steamboat Willie popcorn bucket. That was like the only, that and the Millennium Falcon were the only two that I was really debating on whether or not to get. So, Goofy! It's Zoot Suit Goof. Let's see if we can get him in between guests and say hi, Goofy. No, he's busy with little kids. You can never interrupt little kids. Adults, you can totally interrupt, no problem. Like, if there's an adult just being adulty with Goofy, you can be like, Goofy! They might look at you sideways, but who cares? But you can't do that to a little kid. It'd be wrong. Just, good boy. See, unless they're doing stuff like that. And they're crazy. I'm sure. Oh. Let's drive by Minnie. But just cruise by. I need to stop saying drive by. So that's still a thing. There's a helicopter expo going on at the Anaheim Convention Center, which I've subsequently learned about. So we got Flapper Minnie. Once again, engaged with little children. And then Dapper Mickey. 1920s Mickey. What's up, Mickey? All right. Cool.
I'll stay right
Okay. So yeah, people often try to find characters in random like spots in the park, like the Fantasy Fair spots, or in other places. But you can more often than not find the characters you're looking for just on Main Street or Buena Vista Street. What? Oh, that's right. You can find the characters on the app. Ooh. Because if that's what you want to do, the app can help you do it. So, exiting. Oh, good lord. So, I'm on the neighborhood app, as many people are. It's a common thing. And I swear, sometimes the notifications that you get on some of these things are so wonky. Like, people trying to rehome a cat, or somebody trying to get in somebody's car, or in this situation, I got a notification that was entitled Suspicious Hispanic. I'm not even going to open that. That's ridiculous. So, on our way into the Disneyland park. Why is it that the line seems so much longer to get into Disneyland today? Like, they only have 3 or 4 turnstiles open, but well, I don't know. Seems a little longer. Doesn't it?
Oh, it always
Immigrant? What are we immigrating? When people do that, they get oblivious. Oh god, no, we just got here like an hour ago, and we're only here for like an hour today. Boarding groups do not go down on weekdays for us. We work. Now we're on a line. It'd be nice to get a boarding group, though. It'll be nice when people don't care enough about it eventually, that we'll be able to stand by line. But I feel like that day's a long ways off. The boarding groups. Let me see Donald. I agree. Thank you. I agree. The new design would be cool. There's somebody on Instagram. Oh, somebody. I don't know if you can see that. There's a balloon stuck in the tree.
Oh, sad.
What bummer sauce. There is a girl on Instagram that does bedazzling of annual passes, so that's a thing. Oh yeah, no, I've totally been on the ride. I've been on it twice now, and have a full ride through video on my YouTube channel, link in bio. Sorry for the shameless plug, but yes, no, it's so cool. It really, truly is the most advanced amusement attraction known to man, and it feels like it. Look, how'd she get over here? It's like magic. We just saw Flapper Minnie, yet somehow here she is again. We just saw her. What is she doing? She's like, I swear, this helicopter convention is driving me nuts. That. So, I believe our first stop on Construction Row is in Tomorrowland, right? Or no? No? I thought they were still taking out the fries. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll head on by that. We might circle the hub. I know there's a lot of Fantasyland under construction. Yeah, no, it's... See, I've said yeah, no, like 12 times now. It's definitely an amazing experience. And it's just that, because I've had to try to explain this to people before. I'm like, Rise of the Resistance is exactly why Disney calls their attractions and not rides. Because it's not just a ride. It's a whole experience. It's a whole thing. And it very clearly is an attraction that draws a ton of people. It's so busy. And the arcade. Chester drawers. Togs for tots. Well, toddlers, but still. Same concept. Bubbles. So many bubbles. Okay. So, you can barely tell because Main Street is so vibrantly lit up electronically. But the street lamps are actually gas-burning lamps. If you didn't know, now you know. But it's real fire. There's fire up in this piece. Similarly to Tomorrowland, which means beneath our feet are gas lines. I'm pretty sure I saw Scrim's what? Oh, food. Yeah, the corn dogs. We passed the little red wagon. Such epic corn dogs, and the smell right now. We are so hungry, and we have 7:30 reservations. So a little over 45 minutes from now, we get to sit down in Splitsville. You get some food. Okay, I thought so. There are construction walls. They are systematically removing the French fries. So this is the area where they're gonna have the new entrance, which is super exciting. So this tree is gonna still be here. Let me get to a good vantage point for you. All right. So there's gonna be a big old huge planter thing over here, and then a big old huge planter thing over here, and it's gonna be really cool. Let's go take a look at the graphics, because there are graphics that are poorly lit right now, but what are you gonna do? So, again, planter, big cool entrance with these little spire things, these futuristic-y spires, which are really neat. It's like a retro version of the future, like the 60s version. Yeah, what is that? Is that the Carnation Cafe?
I think so.
So right now we're smelling something amazing. I know that that's the Carnation Cafe.
I know, my mouth is watering.
Like, I think that's the fried chicken from the Carnation Cafe. Is there any more construction going on in tomorrow? Well, okay. Technically, there is something that I check on the status of at all times, and it's actually right here. And it goes pretty much throughout the entirety of Tomorrowland. I speak, of course, about the People Mover / Rocket Rods track. The saddest feature in all of the Disneyland. It would be so cool if stuff was legit moving on it, but it's not. It's just dead, and they leave it here because it looks like it wants to be futuristic, but it's like, Disney, just commit. Just commit. Okay, so what's next on the construction docket? It might be too late to get into Toontown to go see if we can see anything. I'm sure we can't because it's a dark ride, but if we can see anything going on with Mickey's Runaway Rail Train, or Railroad. But do you need a churro? That's a long line for a churro. I think we can get a churro elsewhere. Are you wanting a churro? Okay, we're gonna have to... You can tell you're near a churro cart when it starts crunching on the ground. So, we're gonna go see if we can see anything. Mickey's Runaway Rail Train? Rail car? Probably not. Again, it's a dark ride, but it'd be cool if somebody left the door open or something. And then people get so paranoid about cameras in theme parks. I don't really understand it. It's a theme park. We're probably going to be on camera somewhere. In fact, I believe I believe you have to sign a waiver to that effect, or click I agree to the terms and conditions that includes that on the ticket purchase. You'll get all paranoid. Remember the people moving. Yes. Yeah, see, but at least with the Matterhorn, when they took out the Skyway, they filled it in. They filled in the whole thing and it became a whole deal. By the way, Hidden Mickey, if you didn't know, now you know. That's the biggest Hidden Mickey in Disneyland. Churro Toffee last night. Made a video and put it on my profile. That sounds amazing. I love churro everything, and toffee especially. And the churro popcorn that they sell on Main Street is heaven, especially authorized crew only. Because it's gluten free. Are you coming? What's up?
What?
You're like walking super slow. Alright. It's kind of dark over here. Look at the lights. The pretty underwater lights of Nemo. So, fun Disney story. The Captain Nemo 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea Adventure, which is what this was before it became Finding Nemo. It was actually, at one point, if not still, the 8th largest submarine fleet in the world. And Walt Disney even invited, now the State Department told him no, but he tried to invite Mikhail Gorbachev to Disneyland to show him that he has more submarines than he did. So, he's kind of awesome. Taking the back route here around the Matterhorn. We got 43 minutes till food. We're very excited for food. Now, not too long ago, this whole thing was closed off because they were building the queue. And the queue is now built and nicely compacted. And it is very nice and pleasant. Alright. So I don't know if we're going to have enough time to go to Toontown and then to Mansion. Alright, so making an executive decision. We're not going to Toontown. Should we not go to Toontown? We're not going to Toontown because we can't see what's going on with the Mickey's Runaway Train. Anyway, so we're cutting across into Fantasyland to start getting into the heart of this construction. It's been too long since we've seen a power tool. Are you ready? All right, Storybook Land is up and going. Having itself a good time. Hi, cast members. They waved. They figured out what was going on. They looked bored. They were talking to each other. Make sure that they keep a smile on. Don't forget you're on stage. Lightsaber. There's a lot of lightsabers going around. Which, I'm always impressed when I start seeing a ton of lightsabers, because I remember that each one of those lightsabers is $200. And so if you see a group of 30 people walking around with a lightsaber, you're like, dude, so much money. It's like $6,000 on lightsabers, in lightsaber revenue. So they've scrimmed it, which has been the case. But I guess that's the update. The scrim's still here. If you haven't seen, no Toontown? Wait, is that an exclamation as in you want us to go to Toontown or no? I'm confused. I think they're on board with us not going to Toontown. So they have these cool what's the word? History placards here. Pretty sweet. 1955. For those that don't know, the King Arthur Carousel was actually Walt Disney's favoriteest ride of all the rides. And as an additional fun fact bonus, that's not really our Dumbo. That's Paris's Dumbo. Our Dumbo broke down and couldn't be refurbed, and Paris had two, so they gave us one. Well, so they had... Look, see? That's what I'm talking about. There's $400 in lightsabers right there, just walking by. It's crazy. And then, let's see how Snow White is coming. Weird sounds coming from Mr. Toad's. Grinding gears, man. People need to learn how to drive in Mr. Toad's. I feel like someone always ends up dying. So, interesting. It appears that the sword is back. But, for those that didn't know, not too long ago, some super jacked dude came here and actually ripped it out of the stone. Because it's actually, a sword in a thing. It's on a mechanical pedestal. It was part of a show back in the 80s when Merlin used to choose a child, have a bunch of strong people come up, try to pull it out, and then he chose a child, and then basically enacted some sort of thing, and they would pull out the sword. Okay, so Snow White under construction. Lot of scrim going on. Lot of construction. But still not able to see anything. But once again, I guess that's the update. Can't really see anything. Hey, Viv. We're checking out construction.
11 years for it.
Alright. We are making magic for your future enjoyment. Snow White was a climb, had a wish. Spring 2020. Okay, so soon. It says soon. But we don't know how real that really is. And it looks like they're redoing the front of Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique as well. I did not realize that. I knew they were doing something to Snow White, but we got some. I wonder if this, because it looks like it's a separate screen there, so this is probably going to come down first and be the first thing that gets released, and then it'll probably be the rest of Snow White afterwards. Alright, so we're going to cut through the side of the castle, which is always the best way to leave Fantasyland, in my opinion. This way to Frontierland. It will be cool for better lights in Snow White. I feel like the darkness is half of the scary adventure. It's so bright! And once... if they're adding the new projections into it and projection system situation, then I'm especially excited, because that could be really cool. Having like animated Seven Dwarves, or more animatronic Seven Dwarves, or any sort of like movement in that ride, because it's a relatively static ride. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a classic ride, classic movie, classic character, all that jazz. But it's a pretty... For it being called Snow White Scary Adventure, it could be scarier. That's all I'm saying. Saw it on the Parks blog. Nice. See, I read the Parks blog, but I feel like I don't read the Parks blog enough. She looked over right as I was like this. This is great. Oh, catching cast members off guard. Like, I don't like annoying or pestering them necessarily, but Catching him off guard. It's always hilarious. See, I have to wonder how good it is for a light bulb to constantly dim and re-brighten. I'm sure they have LED bulbs, so it probably doesn't affect it at all. I'm just saying. Before. I think we got churros. We're coming into Churro Alley here. In fact, I think that's a churro vendor that does not appear to have a line. Oh, no, they totally have a line. Yes. What is it doing over there? God, it sucks. There's even stanchions for that line. It's like a whole queue. My goodness. Alright, maybe the churro vendor... Goodness. Maybe the churro vendor by Mansion? We're going to check out the churro vendor by Mansion. Worst comes to worst, there's downtown Disney churro vendors. But I feel like they're not the same. That would be so funny. That would be great. They said it'd be funny if they put a big drop in Snow White to like scary it up.
That would definitely add a scare.
That would be legit. Make it a height controlled ride. Make it an e-ticket. Scary adventure.
And it just got scarier.
Snow White's terrifying epic. Yeah, no, they're not the same, but I feel like they're cooked differently. This is Mark Twain over there getting ready. There's another lightsaber. We've literally seen $1,000 in lightsabers in the last 10 minutes. We're getting bubbled out here. Okay. See, I would take you guys on Pirates, except it goes underground, and I would lose you guys. And we wouldn't be hanging out anymore. So, Mark Twain's getting ready for Fantasmic, as are the show lights. And we have construction to get to. Is the mansion the last thing? Because Rise of the Resistance is good. So we got the screen up here. I think that's it. I think it's just Mansion left.
The majority of it was Fantasyland.
Yeah, Fantasyland is going through a tough time right now. Hi, Florida Mouse. Welcome. Oh, man, it's got to be like late for you. It's almost 10. Because it's 7 here, which means it's comfortably not late at all. Here we go. Coming up to the script. So, they had it all scaffolded out the other day, and I think that was on one of my earlier live streams, which you can view my prior live streams on my YouTube channel, link in bio. Once again, shameless plug, gotta love them. So the scrim is still scrimming. I'm not smelling chemicals, but usually you smell the chemicals over by the harbor galley, so let me show you guys a little bit what's going on. So, oh, we got a good sneak view. What do we got? Nothing?
I don't know. But they have it definitely covered.
It's talking about the
Focus. Okay, that's as good as we're seeing so far. But they have a cool situation going on here. It's part of the exhibit. They actually have a full Haunted Mansion exhibit in the foyer of Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. It's unavailable while restless spirits. Bye, Viv. Rest assured, hot and cold running chills shall return this spring. Well, this spring better come quick. So let's get a view of the strip. Nice and lucky. Yeah, it was, but not the week before. Because it was just scaffolding. Because they were still taking down the holiday stuff. But yeah, normally we would be overwhelmed with a sense of being kind of high off of fumes. Whoa. Hold on, we got a little peek through here. You got anything? You can see a light. That's pretty much it. There's just a light blinding me. Why do they even have a little peeky area if they're just gonna blind you with the light? Even the queue, exit portion of the queue. But board a dune buggy to tour. Okay, so I was just saying that this is the Guests with Disabilities entrance. You want to zip a dip?
I want a what?
Splash Mountain.
Heck no.
What? It's only like... Oh yeah, Mansion is closed. It's going through its annual switch over. Jack Skellington, often when he comes, he will end up recruiting a ghost from our beloved mansion to bring them back to join in the celebration of the holidays on a regular basis with him in Halloween Town. And as you all know, the Haunted Mansion has 999 happy haunts, and there's room for 1,000. However, it cannot function with anything less than 999 happy haunts. So, once a year, it has to close down so that they can go out and recruit more happy haunts so that we can get back up to 999. Because the pun don't work if there's not enough. That looks like a pretty short line for a churro. You want a churro in that line? So, while we wait for the churro, we can discuss all the things we're excited about coming up. So, for those of you... One second. No, excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay. For those who... Oh, Splash is closed. No. But, as I was about to say, you guys get your Mickey's Runaway Rail coming up here really soon, right? That's super exciting. Plus, it's January. You know, who wants to ride Splash Mountain in January? I mean, no, I do. I totally love Splash Mountain. And January is the best time. January and at night. In fact, that's going to be on one of my next videos. I'm working on my top 10 general tips for having a good Disney trip and riding the rides at night and riding the rides on off-season, you know, cold weather. That's when to ride the water rides. Because there are no lines. Yeah, it's not that cold here either. It's Southern California. It never really gets that cold. But I'm very excited for Avengers Campus. It's only recently that we've been able to see the crane that we're able to see now, and the tops of the buildings. It's really, really cool. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, we can see the moon right now. Here, wait, it's not the good. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Moon. It'll be more exciting when we have it. Kylie's waiting in line for the churros. I'm less excited for the land and less excited for the attraction. More excited just to see that stinking awesome Marvel Spider-Man animatronic, the robot. It's a robot. What am I on? Stroller parking. It's gonna be so cool. Yeah, no, you totally will. See, I did it again. I said yeah, no again. You totally will need to come out here and see the Marvel Land and check out Batu West. I know Batu East is technically bigger and all the fun stuff. Yeah, it's totally gonna be packed. It's gonna be so packed. It's already packed as it is. And it's gonna go from like the food and wine festival to... What the heck was that? To the thing. Kylie's got her churro. Wait, let me smell it. Oh God, it smells so good. Celiac disease sucks, people. So I also noticed there's some scrim up on the side of the Harbor Galley, which that had been the case a couple of days ago as well. But it's pretty ugly. And I don't know why. So we're going to try to get around the scrim and see what we can see. What's going on? What you trying to block us from? What's going on down there? Looks like nothing so far. So it's probably further on. They tend to hide stuff further back than necessary. Because they know what they're doing. So, additional seating. See, they even got little signs up, so it's going to be here for a minute. But it is also very, very clearly this temporary scrim stuff. I wonder if I just put my phone up to it. Can you see? Is there anything? No? January next year, super maybe to go to Disneyland. Dude, not super maybe, super totally you're coming in January of next year. You're not even here, January. Okay, wait, I smell chemicals. I smell chemicals. They're doing something. They're painting something. Or something. It smells like lacquer, maybe? Better not affect my lobster mac and cheese. Oh God, that totally smells chemically. It smells like spray paint is what it smells like. Let's see. Can you guys see anything? Anything interesting? No? I'm trying. Hi, K2SU. Some ferns. Let's go heckle some people on Splash Mountain. See? I don't like heckling cast members, but I will totally heckle a guest on a ride. What? That's an empty boat. What's with the empty log here? Woo! I don't know. What do we want to heckle them with? Do we want to tell them they're too wet? Okay. Alright. They're going to be too wet, you guys. There's another empty boat. What is going on? Okay. This is baloney. And we're just going to have to walk to Galaxy's Edge real quick and then walk out. Oh, actually, no. We just got to walk out. All right, guys. So let me get to a lit thing. All right. So we're being cut off. It's been the hour. Instagram tells me I have a minute left, so we're going to cut it there. But that's what's going on with construction in the park today. Be sure. Look, yeah, totally nobody on it at all. Be sure to tune in next Wednesday for another update, and I will probably live stream. Are we coming on Saturday? Do we have reservations? We'll probably come on Saturday. Make reservations. And of course, subscribe to the YouTube. Be sure to follow me. Thanks for joining. All right, peace out.